Hey everybody, this is Kip from America Bumper to Bumper, and we are live. Today we're gonna talk about what's gonna be, what videos are coming up. We have some automotive news. We have some other stuff. So let's get into everything. You guys who are followers of the channel, you have noticed that we've got a couple videos up from the 30th annual Adirondack Nationals from Lake George, New York. We've got two more videos of walk-bys, and then we'll have a third video. It's going to be pictures. That was after the battery on my camera decided to crap out, so that's what we're going to be doing there. After the Adirondack Nationals, the next show will be the Northeast Street Rod Nationals. That's probably going to be another 5 or 6 videos. We also have Cars and Coffee, South Burlington. That will be a couple videos. We also have one short video of the, what do I want to say? It's the rally sprint that Nicole Stella from Chicane Cars invited me to. Rally is really cool, a lot of fun to watch. Unfortunately, when you're doing videos, you are kind of stuck in one spot, so you get 10 to 15 seconds of a car, going by. So that's going to be one video. Well, I don't know. I might break that up into all the runs that I caught for each particular car that was there. We might do that, but the one video, the cars that you will not see will be the frog racing cars. That video footage I gave to Nicole to be able to put on there. Hi, Kathy. How are you? Thank you for sitting in on the live stream. So after that little bunch of videos, see what do we got next. We've got autocross. Yeah, we got autocross set up from September. And then Autumn Leaves car show from Granville, New York. That's most likely going to be the last video series that we're going to do for this year. Are you going to film putting the new belts on Zelda? I might, Kathy. I might. I also have some exhaust work to do on it. So that is a possibility. I'm still deciding whether I'm going to do that for a live stream or not, because there will be a lot of swearing. But anyways, we'll figure that out. So the reason, there are a few more things going on, like tomorrow is Cars and Coffee South Burlington for October. I'd very much like to go up and do that, but I am still unemployed. I don't want to spend money that I don't have. Well, I've got enough money to get up to, Burlington and back. That's an hour and a half drive one way for us. Problem being that $20 that we use for gas to get up there and back could be used on something better, because it's now we're going on 3 weeks. Let's see, bring up October, going up on about 3 weeks, of not having a job coming in. So that's money, income coming in. So that's why this probably is going to be the last bit of stuff. I might do some, like I did last year, best ofs. may do some videos on Zelda before I put her up for the year. May do a video on a car I'm trying to sell, not Zelda. So that's some possibilities for some other things that we're going to be doing. So that's what we've got going on in the video front. I'm gonna try to do videos for the series every day. So I'm gonna try and get with the exception of today. So Saturday, Sunday, Monday, we'll get the 3 videos from the Adirondack Nationals. I'm going to take a day off. Then we'll get into Cars and Coffee, South Burlington. Do those videos back to back, day wise. Take a day off, and we'll do it that way. All right, let's get into some news. All right, first bit of news that I have up here is from 24/7 Wall Street website. Ford's plan to turn itself around. Right now, the Ford Motor Company sales are down 2.1% year over year for the past 9 months. And this is a huge deal for Ford. So they have revealed plans to turn around the automaker. Their stock has taken a huge hit. Morgan Stanley and JP Morgan cut their price targets. And their plan, I'm not in the auto industry, so I can't, say too much about it, but their plan is to focus on keeping existing customers to try and to grow their share than trying to attract customers from other brands. Generally, if I know the domestic market, I know a little bit, and I would say that Ford, Chevy, Mopar, people who buy Ford, Chevys, whatever, tend to stick with that brand more than other people. So if you're a GM fan, you're going to buy GM cars. If you're a Ford fan, if your family has always had Fords, then you're probably going to stick with the Fords. I think that going after other car company, other owners from rival brands is a better way to go about it. It's going to cost you more money, but I think that I don't know about Ford's quality, like as of late, but when you stack it up against some of the other car companies, they're losing those car sales to other companies, and they should try to gain those car sales back rather than trying to keep people who are already in the brand. I might be talking out of my butt, but hey, sounds good to me. But anyways, their plan, the goal, and this is according to a report in Automotive News, is to boost North American profit margins by 10%. President of Global Markets, Jim Farley, said. So good luck to Ford on their turnaround plan. And also another Ford-related story. Ford GT production is increasing again. The current Ford GT, it's got the Ecotec, I believe it's Ecotec, Ecotec, 6-cylinder turbocharged engine. They initially were only going to make 350 cars, but at least I thought it was 350. But the good news, 350 more people will be able to buy the cars. And it is announced the production will extend for another 2 years, so a total of 1,350 cars will be built through 2022. Bad news, if you thought you had one of the sold out total runs of 1,000, your exclusivity factor took a small hit. These additional orders to be built between 20 and 22 will open November 8th. So if you're lucky enough to have around $500,000, you can buy potentially one of the last 350 for GTs, unless they decide, of course, to boost production yet again. So that'll be interesting to see whether Ford boosts the GT production yet again. I think this will probably be it, and they'll go with, find some other Halo car to start working on. All right, for all those out there that like your pot, even those that don't, there have, according to Roadshow, crashes are on the rise in states with legal pot. The IIHS says. Out of my system, how are you doing? I'm doing good. Sorry I didn't get your name again. Hexrex, nice to have you aboard. Okay, it's out of my system. Okay. Anyways, legalized pot, according to IIHS, collisions are up 6% in states with legalized recreational marijuana use. According to the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety, findings are consistent with the 5.2% increase in police-related collision rates from a previous study. From January 2012 through October 2017, Colorado, Nevada, Oregon, and Washington. And they looked at states that do not offer recreational use: Idaho, Montana, Utah, and Wyoming. And that's where they get their difference in collision info. So if you're in a state like Vermont that is going to have recreational, or going to have, I can't remember, that we could start seeing a few more accidents coming around here in the state of Vermont. Also from a Roadshow, Germany is slapping Audi with an 800 million euro fine for their diesel scandal that went along with Volkswagen. It's very interesting that they're hitting Audi separately from Volkswagen. Munich has hit Audi with an 800 million euro, about $926 million fine. Oh, by the way, Mega Millions is up to $1 billion, and Powerball was 470 million. So if we happen to win that tonight, we'll be going to a lot more car shows, a lot more places. I wouldn't hold your breath on that, but you guys will. Actually, you guys will not be the first to know, because I will be getting lawyers and accountants and all that stuff figured out before I say anything to anybody, just so you guys know. So Audi's been slapped with another fine from the recall, from the diesel scandal. On another Audi bit of news, Audi is recalling 2,000 R8 supercars for increased fire risk. The 1,916 copies of the 2017 to 18 R8 Coupe and Spider supercars are been affected. It's unclear how many of these vehicles are with owners or still sitting on dealership lots. But if any are in control, of course, the dealer is going to fix it anyways. But if you have an R8, you might have a problem with the transmission, which will cause fires. So get your Audi R8 checked out. Another recall, Toyota is recalling 2019 um, CHR SUVs because their wheels might fall off. Okay. Wheels. This is according to Roadshow. Roads, all right, wheels. They're pretty good things to have attached to your car, and it's generally preferred that they stay there. When they don't, like in Toyota's case, it's time for a recall. Toyota is issuing a recall for the 2019 CHR subcompact SUV. Ooh. Thankfully, the recall is rather small in scope, only 700 vehicles. Although Toyota did not say if the recalled vehicles share anything in common, like build dates, so it might expand. So far this year, they've sold almost 38,000 CHRs, and it sold another about 26,000 last year. Recall stems from axle bearing bolts, which keep the underbody components together. Apparently, these bolts in the affected vehicles might not have been tightened to spec. If they become loose or fall off during vehicle operation, the rear brake components might become damaged, and the wheel might detach. Ouch. Yeah, Toyota, I thought you had something in order to kind of keep that quality stuff in line. Yes, you only missed 700 vehicles, but wheels are kind of important. And finally, in the recall arena, Consumer Reports has a report on Subaru recalling 27,000 vehicles over rollover risk. Subaru has recalled 27,000 2010 to 2014 legacy sedans and Outback SUVs with manual transmissions. That's because the electronic parking brake may not engage as intended, which would allow a vehicle to roll away if it isn't left in gear. Automaker says the components in the unit that control the parking brake can crack over time. If that happens, a warning light on the dash will illuminate and the parking brake may not engage. Subaru spokesman, our automaker isn't aware of any crashes yet. 27,175 Subarus, 2010 to 2014 legacies built from December of 2008 through May of 2014. And the Outback, same year range from March of 2009 through June of 2014. So if you have one of these one of these cars that are just talked about, take it to your Subaru dealership and see if you're one of the affected cars, get it fixed. Remember, it is 27,000 legacy and Outbacks with manual transmissions built from 2010 to 2014. All right. That is it for recalls. All right. Now we're going to talk about some of our favorite. Oh, well, no, we're gonna kind of go a different thing. I know I'm a very small channel. I only have 222 subscribers at the moment. But the question that I pose for you right now is, would anybody pay for like a Patreon thing to have access to videos quicker? If there's enough of you that says that you would, then I will look at Patreon and get that set up, and then that will help me be able to not have to worry about paying for the gas to different places. On another side note, that once I do get a job and money is coming back into the household, once winter gets here, which we had snow yesterday, we will start going to the ice racing that the Sports Car Club of Vermont does throughout the year. I also want to think that there might be a race, a hill climb going on soon. Maybe it's this weekend. I don't know. But again, that's one that I won't unfortunately be able to make to unless someone gives me a ride. Um, so, anyways, back to the Patreon. If you guys are willing and you want to get some exclusive, or maybe just videos put up earlier than you'd find them on the YouTube channel, put down in the comments that you're interested, and we'll see if we can start doing that. All right, on another note, also, I'm always looking for other car channels to be able to watch on YouTube when I'm not making my videos. Have a lot of video of small channels, big channels. It's going to be about 150 or so that I'm subscribed to. But I'm always looking for other smaller channels to watch. It doesn't have to be car shows like what I do, just car related. So if you guys know of any other channels, you can put them down in the description or in the comments, and I'd love to go check them out. Some of my favorites, what I know you guys probably watch too. I watch a lot of vehicle virgins, Street Speed 717. For stuff kind of like what I do, Rodder Files. He's generally out of Las Vegas, but I think he's in California for a while. There's Sam Crack, Tavarish, Hoovie's Garage, Cletus. So a lot of the big guys. Of course, Mighty Car Mods is got to be one of my real favorites. Love those Aussies. And I was a big fan of Motor Trend before they decided to have their own streaming service, and I'll go over there every once in a while and check out whatever free episodes they have. I'm kind of cheap. I don't like spending money on a bunch of different things if I don't have to. But that's again just me. I'm gonna give a shout out also to some smaller guys that smaller and like they're not at the numbers that Street Speed 717 or Cletus McFarlane have, but Big Al's Bike and Auto. Started watching him a couple months ago. Chevy Dude, I started watching him a little while ago after seeing, I think he did something with Street Speed 717. Eric's Garage, AZ, he's out of course, Arizona. He does some really cool stuff on that one. Sublime Racer, that's he does real short videos. It's about maybe a couple minutes max, but it's cars driving into shows, whatever, and some of these cars are kick ass. Let's see, what else do we got here? There's one specific one I wanted to. Old New Sweet Rides, and that's all one. I'll try and remember which ones I shout out and put it down in the description after I'm done with this. But Old New Sweet Rides, he's out of Canada, Ontario province, I believe. He's does the same sort of thing as Sublime Racer. Really short videos, but one car intensive rather than like what I do. Some very interesting cars in what he does. So that's excuse me, my shout outs. All right, so yeah, guys, put down in the comments any other car people that you watch. I'd love to find more people to go along with it, and that's enough for that. Final piece of the puzzle is final thing we're talking about is contributors, collaborators, whatever you want to call yourselves. I am still desperately seeking people who are interested in doing videos and posting them to this channel. Um, I was hoping, that once I get monetized, once we finally hit that 1,000 subscribers and whatnot, that we can, well, the money, the monetization portion of it will draw more people in, but got to start somewhere. So if you are a small YouTube channel that would like to join forces, get our subscribers together, build a bigger channel, get more people, start getting monetized, everybody gets paid, all that good stuff. Or if you are a somebody who is into cars, bikes, ATVs, whatever it might be, and you've always thought about doing a YouTube channel, but it's kind of been well, do I really want to do it if I have to, work so hard to, try and find those 1,000 subscribers and whatever. If you get discouraged, then here's a chance for you to maybe potentially eventually start getting paid a little bit quicker. So anyone that is interested in that, put a message in the comments. I will email you. Make sure I'll get in touch with you through there, whatever. We'll get something figured out. Still do have 2 contributors right now. Lainey, also known as Miss Millennial. She's just been very busy with other things and hasn't been able to get to car shows. Plus, Virginia lately has been fairly rainy, so everything she's gone to has been canceled. So eventually she'll have some new videos, coming out. Eric, the Angry Mechanic, he unfortunately broke, I believe it's his tailbone, and has been having a bunch of issues with that, so he hasn't been able to do any more videos either. That being said, eventually they're still gonna, be putting out videos. Nobody has said anything that they're gonna drop out. But I would love to have more people contributing videos. So if you're interested, again, email me. I'll put the email in the description. Message me however you want to get in touch with me, Facebook, anything like that. Just let me know. We'll figure something out. And that will do everything. That's going to do it for the live stream. Have a day. Hopefully it's a good one. Take care, guys.